Whom are you looking for? Supposing him to be a gardener, she said to him, Sir, if you have carried him away, tell me where you have laid him.
Do you see the key word in there? Jesus talking to her this time, right?
Yeah.
With the story now, Jesus talking to her.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And when he talked to her, he approached her. But she's still being in so much of a weeping moment. Because nobody even brought it to her attention that he's still alive. Nobody just deliberately said it. She supposed.
That's right. That's the key word. She
supposed that he was going to. Meaning what? What does that mean though? That means she didn't check. That means she didn't look at him. She didn't prove him.
Supposed.
She just assumed.
Yeah. She assumed. That's right. But you know the voice of your son. I don't care how hard you.
Now that's your opinion.
That's my opinion.
Now that's your opinion.
My opinion. Yes, sir.
That's what we can't use though. Because you got New Testament open. At First Peter.
I mean, that is your opinion, because you can call your mom.
Because it's Second Peter.
And they say, boy, I didn't know who you was.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But you should know the voice of your son.
Eventually, after so many words, like certain things will pop up or a key word will come to blame on. I knew you sound like my son the more I talk to you. Now that's possible, because guess what? There's still 2 or 3 witnesses. I've heard him spoken to me 2 or 3 times. Now that sounds like my son. I put this and that together, and now I get a solution. 1 plus 1 equal 2. Equation. Everything is equated.
Every day. You don't know your voice when you call her on the phone. Is that what you telling me? You talk to your mama 33 years.
No, my mama. The only reason my mama be knowing it is me. No, I'm be honest with you.
Me that your mama not gonna know.
No, you asked me a question. Here's my answer. My mama only be knowing it is me when I don't, because I don't holler at my mama often. She only know.
I'm talking about Jesus.
No, but you still asking me. You asked me. Now you change the subjects. He asking me if my mama always know my voice. I said I can't test that, me personally, because my mama always knows it's me at the beginning of the conversation, because I'm in order when I get on the phone with her. Hi, mama.
Why you asked why he didn't know his voice? What about Esau? He didn't recognize his own son's voice.
And he was a blind man.
Right?
That's the Old Testament. That's the Old Testament.
He didn't recognize his own parents.
I was still answering him his question to his entirety.
You don't believe in the New Testament?
No, but I'm saying I get on the phone with my mama saying, "Hey, hi, mama." She already know one of her sons talking to her.
Yeah.
Point blank. Most people civilly do that. You get on the phone with your mama, you say hi, mama, before you say anything else. Let's get it.
Slide down too. Slide down up, we can hear y'all way up there.
Hey, bro, go get my book, The Annals of Imperial Rome, right quick. You hear me? So you don't believe in Christ?
I told y'all he didn't. I said that earlier. I said that long time.
You called that spirit out, did you, bro?
I said that.
I said I don't believe he died on the cross. That's what I said. I don't believe.
Well, look.
I believe he came. My belief.
Be the witness. He could handle that in the script.
My belief is that when Jesus came here to deliver a message to man about God and spirit, that's what I believe.
So you don't believe that Christ was any persecution? You don't believe that he suffered any persecution?
I didn't say that.
I'm just trying to get a feel for what you believe.
Nah, I didn't say that.
We got to bring you to the script, bro.
He died on
the third day.
So how you believe he died?
That's the point.
That's what I'm asking. How do you believe Christ died?
I don't know how he died.
You don't know how he died?
I don't know.
But I said 50:5. Check this out. This is Old Testament. Check this out. Before we hit that, Psalms 22:16. Then we're gonna go to Isaiah 50:5.
Yeah, show me something.
We gonna show you.
Show me something.
That's our job.
Psalms 22:16.
That's our job. 1 Thessalonians 5:21 say, "Prove all things, hold fast to which is good."
Right.
Psalm chapter 22, verse 16.
It's Old Testament. What it say?
For dogs have compassed me.
They surrounding me, dogs. Come on.
The assembly of the wicked.
Genesis 49:10, when we supposed to be giving this
They
word out.
pierced my
They
hand.
can't break it down.
They pierced my hand.
What the Bible say? Yeah, look at that. They what?
Oh, this your daddy?
Pierced my hand.
With the hat on? Oh, okay.
And my what?
And my feet.
That didn't happen to David. So my question to you is, who is this that got persecuted? Crucified. We read about Christ in the Old Testament. Read that one more time.
I'm glad you brought this to me. Hey, bro, I got a question real quick. You got it.
Yeah, you already know, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna hold it down.
Secular sources.
Right.
Psalm 20.
Psalm 22, verse 16. Future a prophecy that David prophesied about. Come on.
For dogs have compassed me.
So dogs surrounded me. Come on.
The assembly of the wicked have enclosed me.
Come on.
They pierced my hands.
Now, either this talking about David, or this got to be talking about somebody else. We know it ain't talking about David. Read it again.
For the dogs have compassed me.
Come on.
The assembly of the wicked have enclosed me.
Right.
They have pierced my hands and my feet.
They pierced his hands and his feet. That's a crucifixion.
Yep.
My question to you is, according to the Bible, using only the Old Testament, who that happened to? That got to be answered.
Hold on, can we read this out loud real quick? We're at Romans 3. We're talking about this, but it fits this. We're at Romans 3.
Romans 3 and 3.
I got it. Romans 3.
It's all connected. You split it up and it connected.
Starting back at 1. Back it up to 1.
Okay, go to
Yeah.
Romans chapter 3, verse 1. What advantage then hath the Jew?
So what is an advantage of knowing that you are a Jew, an Israelite? Come on.
Or what profit is there of circumcision?
Meaning, what gain can there be knowing you the people of the circumcision? Come on.
Of
Much
every
every
way.
Did it say some way?
Nope.
Much every way.
Much
Every way.
What profits you in knowing that you an Israelite? Come
For
on, let's
y'all
find out
don't know
why.
talking about my
Which means
circumcised son.
Mainly, chiefly,
There
or
you go.
mainly, come on.
Chiefly because that unto them were
Those Jews, unto them, go ahead.
committed the oracles of God.
You were given the oracles of God. Come on.
For what if some did not believe?
What if you just don't believe? What if you don't believe that we the true Israelites? What if you don't believe in the script? Come on.
Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect?
Are you gonna make
That's
this
a
word
question.
of God come void because you don't believe?
Woo!
Deep question.
God forbid.
God forbid.
Lord,
God forbid.
go ahead.
Yeah.
Right.
Let God be true.
So let the heavenly Father.
Hey,
the
you
word
said that was
of God
her,
be
right?
What?
Like, God forbid.
Let God be
Don't say
true.
so.
Right?
But every man
Now
a
some
liar.
men.
Every man a liar.
Oh.
Man is a liar.
As it is written.
That's a second witness for all y'all who talk about my circumcised son.
As it is written.
Right.
Chop.
That thou mightest be justified in thy saying.
Come on.
And mightest overcome when thou art
You're
judged.
gonna have to give an account for every word that you speak. So
See,
check
bro,
this
that
out.
makes sense though, right?
Absolutely.
Because if you in school, right, and you taking a test, right, and you got something wrong in that test, right, you're gonna go into that book, right? You gonna say, hey teacher, that question should have been this, because according to the book it said this, that, and the other. So you could be justified in your quiz or your answer. So going into the Bible, you can justify what you're saying by chapters and verses, no matter how many.
2 witnesses.
3 witnesses.
And like I said, 1 Thessalonians 5:21, prove all things, hold fast to which is good.
That's right. Bring it out. Read that out
Where
real
we
quick.
at? Where
So
we
go
at?
ahead, read that Psalm 22:16 again, bro.
And then 1 Thessalonians.
Psalms chapter 22, verse 16.
5:21.
For dogs
5:21.
have passed me. The assembly of the wicked have enclosed me. They pierced my hands and my feet.
So we read about this in Luke. Right? Come on.
So they pierced his hand and his feet.
And his hands and his feet. That's a crucifixion.
That's
We're
a
not done.
crucifixion.
We're not done. Come on.
It's the second witness, old and new, connecting.
Come on.
17.
Just relevated.
I may tell all my bones.
Right?
They look and stare upon me.
Staring up on him. Come on.
They part my garments.
What did they do?
They part my
Right, trash
garments.
can church. We at a
Is
dumpster,
this
y'all.
talking about David, or is it talking
It's the best church ever.
The tree somewhere. Very close.
Among them.
Yeah.
and what?
It's a beautiful day.
Ass lots. 25, 35.
Glad you here to get
Ass
some.
lots. Come on.
Upon my vest.
Now check this out.
Bring it out, bro.
Matthew chapter 27, verse 35. Let's get
Bring
it.
it out, bro.
And they crucified him.
And
Woo!
what?
And they crucified him.
That was a crucifixion that you're reading about in the Old Testament. Come on.
And they parted his garment.
And they did what?
And they parted his
We
garment.
just read that in the Old Testament, didn't we? And they parted his garments. Come on.
Towards them.
Casting lots.
They did what?
Casting lots.
They gamble.
Casting lot. We read this in the New Testament. Same thing in the Old Testament.
Casting them lights.
Something happened.
That it might be fulfilled.
That it might be what?
That it might be fulfilled.
Come on.
Which was spoken by the prophet.
Come on.
Which prophet? Which prophet? I think the one we just got to read.
We just read it.
It gotta be Isaiah.
They parted my garment.
They what?
They parted my garment.
Come on.
Them and upon my vesture did they cast lot.
Did they what?
And upon my vesture did they cast lot.
We just read that in the Old Testament. Old Testament. Now check this out.
Shalom.
Isaiah 53 and 5. Check this out.
When a brother came to get, was able to get fed.
Don't be afraid.
Isaiah 53 verse 5.
Go ahead.
But he was.
Now check
Little
this
piece
out.
of Bambi.
Now this is
Bambi.
the Old Testament.
Animal?
700 years before Christ came in the flesh.
We can eat Bambi?
But he was wounded for our
For real, for real? I'm gonna eat this on camera. Give me a piece. Give me a little something. Come on, hook me
The Old
up.
Testament speaks about somebody was wounded.
I might eat that whole thing.
You ain't gonna cover it like that.
It's tough, little tough, little
Do it
tough.
again.
You ain't gonna cover me
But
like
he
that.
was
Oh,
wounded.
you gonna hold it for me? I got the
Pick it up
phone.
and bite it, man. Pick it up and bite it.
All right, man.
Come on.
You ain't gonna
He
get
was
killed.
bruised
I ain't nah. You right.
for our iniquity.
They beat him for our sins. Come on.
The
Gonna need some
chastisement
help.
of our peace was upon him. What it say? The chastisement of our peace, right, was upon him.
Lawful Bambi meat.
Man,
Bambi
he
meat.
was wounded for our sins.
Little Bo Peep done lost all her
So I
shit.
got the right to look at that cartoon like me.
Talking about with his what?
The one we watched as a kid.
Trash can church here, Bo.
We are healed.
Bambi meat.
Trash
Where you
can
get some
church.
of that from? They
Mally has some at the
see what
crib.
that's
He
talking
rapped me
about.
up a song before I came over.
Glory is it?
beautiful.
First Peter